What's going on, everybody? This is Knife Standards. Today we have two knives to unbox. Actually, one of them to unbox, and one of them I've been using a little bit. Just real quick to break down some boxes. This just came in, so we're going to get into that in just a second. But first, of course, you can follow me at Knife Standards on Instagram. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you're wondering what I've been carrying lately, it's this monster, the Particle from Space Monkey Knives. This is a custom knife. It is one of my favorites. Everything on it is just really excellent and well done. All right, so let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Oh, by the way, there are a couple more RR Station Expresses and RR3s at knifestandards.com, so be sure to check that out. Let's talk about this guy. I was just using this. I don't always use the knives that come in for review because a lot of times I only have them for a day or 2 days, and then I send them to the next reviewer. So this just came in. I had some boxes to break down, and I got to use this a little bit. So this is actually surprisingly comfortable, surprisingly good. It's a tiny knife, a knife on the smaller side. It's from Kizer. It has a coating on the blade. It's Nitro V steel. It is called the Buddy, I'm assuming, and then maybe that's the maker's mark or the designer's mark. Designer's mark because it is made by Kizer. But you have these, I don't know what you want to call it, like aspirated G10 scales, and then it looks like there's a G10 liner. Yeah, so you got G10 and covered in white G10. So G10 liners, and then the white G10 on top. Little lanyard, which, not my jam, but everything's nice and rounded and comfortable, and this little bit of jimping was coming in handy. So I actually like this knife. I'm hoping this is like, I don't know, 50 bucks, 50, 60. I think that is worth it. It almost feels like a hollow. I mean, what do you guys think? Hollow? No. I'm going with flat, but it's a nice thin flat grind, and it gets a little bit thicker towards the tip. Let me double check this. Hold on. Let's see. I don't know. It's hard to tell on this one, but comfortable. I like the profile. I was not expecting to like this, but I do. Nice little fixed blade. The sheath, I don't really get this thing. I know it's for your belt and whatever, but I just don't ever use that attachment. If you check out my fixed blade, this is the RR Station fixed blade TI titanium. I opted for this because I actually use this, so I can clip this on to my waistband. I can clip it onto shorts. I can, whatever I'm wearing, this will work. My pocket, and it's adjustable, so I can carry it in different ways. Anyway, by the way, if you're curious about this knife, Vanek Super Clean, the pre-orders have closed. These will be arriving to me hopefully by the end of the month, and then I will be doing a drop. There are not that many of those, but I will definitely have enough for a drop. All right, so get this out of the way, and let's check out what is in here. Innovation, respect, sharing. Okay, cool. X series, silver. Oh, I've been looking forward to checking this one out. Everyone who's handled this has said it was great. Silver wing, 40 out of 60, so not that many of these made. Hand brushed, S90V. So you got, I'm assuming it's gonna be the horizontal satin finish. Release date, February 25th. Okay, cool. Yeah, oh, nice. People are freaking out about this knife, but we'll see if it stands up to my rigorous testing. No, I'm just, I'm not doing any crazy cutting with it or anything, because it is not mine. It does not belong to me, but this is cool. Very nice finish on the blade. I don't know what this inlay is in the middle. It says it's a DLC. Okay, so it's titanium, but that's cool. It almost looks like Zerk. It is a DLC titanium inlay, which I think is awesome. Then you have these like a vented, wow, that is pretty cool. There are some really nice details on this. And I love this backspacer construction because there's not really a backspacer. I mean, there kind of is here, but the two scales meet. I really like that. Very nice. Thumb studs. Oh, strong. D10 is a little strong for me, and I like a strong D10. So blade shape. Here, let me get this out of the way. Blade shape. What are we calling that? Kind of like a Persian style, kind of an upswept tip. Flat ground for sure. Fairly thick. Pretty thick behind the edge. Nice little swedge. Cool profile. Very comfortable. Really nice. And I like how the jimping matches up from the scale to the spine. Really, really comfortable. And, oh, something's going on here. I wonder if this is mounted. Yeah, I guess it's mounted from the inside. Well, it wasn't me. Clip is loose. I'm not going to mess with it. Let's check out the action. Very smooth. Front flipper. So yeah, I would say this D10 is tuned. Well, let's give the thumb studs another try. Okay, it's not super strong. You just have to. Sometimes when you get a new knife, if you're not, especially if the thumb stud is close to the scale, kind of like how my RR standard was a couple years ago. You kind of have to figure out how to go about it best, and if you kind of hit it in the wrong way, it's going to feel like the D10 is stronger than it is. I also like that kind of gold pivot collar, goldish. So this one, you're just going to kind of have to pop out a little bit, and then it's good to go. It is a frame lock, dark stone-washed finish, so it looks like a blast and tumble on the titanium scales. Action, very smooth. Front flipper, can't do the reach around, but the front flipper D10 is dialed in, and that sucks about the clip. But really nice. These are just cool details. I love this vented. I don't know if it's the scale or let's see. Or is that the titanium or is that the inlay? I don't know. I'm not going to take it apart to find out, but that's very cool. You can see tremendous weight reduction, weight relief on the inside. It is fairly light for the size. Super cool. Kizer Silver Wing, and it's a cool name too. The plunge grind. Oh, it's a little recurve in there too. Plunge grind. It's okay. Anyway, pretty solid. Let me know what you guys think of these two Kizer knives. And I heard they're making more of the Silver Wing. If this is your jam, I feel like they're going to be coming out with different variations or another variation soon. I heard about that, but maybe it already came out. I'm not sure. And we got the Buddy. So pretty solid. Good little Kizer haul. And I'll be sending these out. Oh, by the way, it came with some extra hardware. Sending these out to the next reviewer very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you later.